Alright, guys. Went through, for the most part, I went through all the. There's a few people that I didn't set goals for just because realistically, I don't know what to even do for them. Turnbull was one that I honestly forgot to set. Um, and I'll just see. I know you're not gonna win the Calder. Stat challenge. Yeah, we'll just see if can block some shots and see what happens. Ravensburgen, I accidentally set to win 30 games instead of the 9-10. So that'll be fun. And then just want to see. Yeah, I'm cap compliant. Um, yeah, I got some goalie coach, AHL goalie coach, whatever. Andrew Burnett still remains our coach. Preseason workouts. This one to me is tough, but I know there's still some players on this roster that don't have that can't really skate, so conditioning wouldn't be terrible. 5v5 focused wouldn't be bad as well. Even thinking maybe even the power play. I've been doing penalty kill a lot. Maybe even the goalie. Maybe now we work on the goalies and just get our goalies even better. You know what? I'll do goalie focused this time. I'll do the goalie focused. Give Ravensburgen that boost. And we'll see how well this team can do. We'll send them to their regular season. And final look at this roster. Yeah, not much. But Ravensburgen, he only went up by one. I don't like that. Same with Hillebrandt. But defense is not looking that bad. Once again, we will just keep rocking and rolling to the end of the season. Don't expect. Oh, I forgot to turn waiver notifications off. But don't expect much from this team. We really need to round out that forward core. It's the forward core is really hurting us. That bottom six in particular. I mean the whole forward core, but it's a project, you know. And I don't expect that the team needs a bit more insulation around it, around those lower tier players. Um, because right now we're kind of a top heavy line. I mean, we have 3 players above an 80 overall. Actually, 2 players on the forward core above an 80 overall. The third player is an 80 overall. Um, but we're 6 wins, 7 wins. That was against Toronto, the Cup champs. The team's improving, but 5-4 shootout win against Carolina. We had 17 wins. We're at 9 right now. It would be nice. It would be nice to get the first overall pick. I mean, yeah, we've gotten boned quite a few times, missing out on some picks. We're at 11 wins. So 6 more wins to tie our record. 5 more wins now. Two one against Detroit. 3-2 against Vancouver. 3-2 loss. 9-0 loss. Ooh. For morale purposes. All right. Check the deadline and see what's going on. Ravensburgen has a 901 down there, which isn't terrible at all. Adam Pellet goes to Tampa. Lankinen goes to Anaheim. Artem Zub, Bolduc, Essa Lindell goes to Dallas for Kevin Fiala. Calgary gets Nick Hague. Emil Vinny. Edmonton gets Cam York and Arbor Xhekaj. Minnesota gets Alex Turcotte. Chicago gets Hayden Fleury. So Kevin Fiala is probably the biggest name that I've seen traded so far. So very interesting. 14, 42, and 7, 3 wins away from tying our record. Can we beat it though? Can we maybe hit 20 wins this season? We're at 17 now, so we tied our previous record. So we're 3 wins away. Can we do it? I'll take a look at the draft class now and see. So Fairchild, Bartowski, Kim Hanula, well, looks like it's going to be a defensive edition. 18 wins. So 19, 20 wins. There we go, 20 wins. We'll make it 21. No, we can't. Ain't nothing shootout loss. Or shutout loss. Alright, so 20 wins is where we fall short. Let's take a look at the stats. You know, that top line's plus minus is getting better. Let's look at the forwards. 53 points for Sylvain. I did have him set to win the Calder. Those numbers and that plus minus is very respectable. I think he has a chance. He should win the Calder. Unless the game decides to give it to Kalen Lind, or Landon DuPont. Jesus. No. Sylvain should win the Calder. If he doesn't, then Jesus. UC Saros should win it. Should win the Vezina. Samuel Erison had 44 wins this time. Defensively, Cale Makar reclaims his Norris. Forwards, Mitch Marner is the point leader. Braden Point continues to be the assist king. And Pasta is the goal scoring king. With Mikko Rantanen responding pretty well to my trash talk towards him. Stan Coven's up there. A 91 overall. Let's see how our boy Eric Robinson did. Mr. 90 overall. Eric Robinson, oh, he dropped to an 85. He dropped. It was fun while it lasted. Kotkaniemi bounced back up. But he's still being played on the third line, which is insane. Goalie is Hugo. Yeah. All right. Let's sim to the draft, and then we'll check progress reports. Or sim see the cup winner, and then we'll check progress reports. I'll take a look here and see if we have any. We really need Bartkowski to be a shutdown ability. Victor Hedman comparison. He should be a two-way. If not, Jay Fairchild. Assuming we get a high enough pick. Which, to be honest, I'm not counting on. Scout player. I need to know his playing style. Florida Panthers. Hey, he won the Calder. Attaboy. Attaboy, he did win the Calder. So, Stat Central. Playoff tree. Florida. So, Florida beat. They beat the Bruins in 7. Beat the Leafs in 6. Then beat Carolina in 6. Then beat Florida. Or beat Colorado in 5. Colorado was exhausted. Okay. All right. So, top 6 high. He's up to a 78 now. And he's a high top 6. So, good on him. We will check progress reports. Parker's up to a 72. Check in the system first. Seitan's up to a 74. He might honestly be ready for the backup goalie spot. Clements, Schaefer, Brizgalov. Yeah. So, we could use some help defensively, but the top 4 isn't terrible. Donsk is developing. I mean, we need help all around, but with a defenseman being the top projected pick, we get the second pick, so we will have our choice of defensemen. I would like to see. We still don't know what he is. I'll have to use an interview on him because that'll ultimately determine. Retired players. Alex Ovechkin retired as a New Jersey Devil. Claude Giroux, Seguin, Huberdeau, Couture, Braden Shen, Taylor Hall, Nino Niederreiter, Gallagher, Carlson, Palat, Saad, Justin Falk, OEL. How about goaltenders? Bobrovsky, Jonathan Quick, Markstrom, Gibson, Allen, Mrazek, Grubauer, Forsberg. Anybody becoming... Alex Ovechkin's a coach. Alright, view draft class. Let's just figure out what player type he is. He's a two-way. He's a two-way. So we have our choice there. Kim Hanula, if we wanted to go with offense. Peyton Subban. Let's check beginning of the second round. Do we have any... Oh, a 95 medium elite defender. Okay. Jacobson, Burrow. Javon Skinner. Braxton Burrow. What are you? Sniper. Oops. Can't draft you. Jacobson. I guess we'll take a look at him. Dewey defender. Okay. We can keep him on the list. And that's about all I can do there. Hopping into the draft. We're picking second overall. And they take the boy Piper. So, we get our pick between Mr. Fairchild or Bartowski. Jay Fairchild. Size and skill. He's got a heavy slap shot with shutdown ability. He's got B skating, B senses, A- shooting, and puck skills. Rick Bartowski is listed as 1 year out. Jay Fairchild is NHL ready with a Brett Burns comparison. So that's our pick. Jay Fairchild. He can skate. His shooting needs some work. His awareness needs some work. But overall, beggars can't be choosers. I will call a timeout. and we'll take a look. Bartowski. Seems like we really couldn't have gone wrong. Either or. We got the better player, but it's an overall point difference. Where was that? Hanula was the other person we were looking at. And Subban. Backman. I think Chouinard is somebody I had hoping he would slip. Our next pick is 67. So Harrison Seal. He's got B shooting and B senses. We don't know his ETA. I think right now the pick would be Jacobson. And then with the next pick... Oops. I could take Brendan Eddy as well. At 95. It depends. So I have 67 after this. And then 100. So I would have to take the medium elite guy with my next pick. So Harrison Seal. Just I need forwards. His skating is not terrible. You know, we can train him up to skate. This next pick, I am taking my boy right there. Do I have anybody else pinned? These two guys who I don't know enough about. So let's take a look at forwards. I mean, I really need to aim a bit higher than he is 6'6". He was somebody I would take a chance on in the near future. Defensively, maybe take a chance on him. That seems to be it. So, gotta be honest with this pick. I'm looking at Sven. Top 9 low. But we're getting depth. Owen Likens. He's got a good shooting. He can't do anything else. I mean, neither can he, but... Javon Skinner can't do anything. Confirmed guys, I guess. I'll go with Dave. Dave Tamara. Did I miss anyone in that last round? Doesn't look like I did. What about round 3? Perot. Denisov. No. Eddie. Schmalls. Oshie. Tiny Oshie. Wouldn't have been a bad player to pick up, given our lack of forwards. And then in round 2... Oh, McLeod at the end of the round would have been nice to have. Yeah, round 2, we missed out on some guys. The damp house. Everything about that guy screams playmaker. Sniper. Oh. I'll take a chance on this man right here. Oh, low elite 2-way. Who can't skate or do anything. But that does leave the question, do we sign him and immediately put him on the top line? Scouts were better this time. But still not as good as I would like them to be. Obviously, I know you can't scout every single person. All right, re-sign phase. Qualify. Start with the goalies. Qualify. I do need to start drafting some more goalies just to get that goalie depth in there. Qualify everybody. Sign everybody. Qualify. Release. Qualify. Sign. Qualify. Release. Sign. I think that's everybody. And hopefully after this, we don't need to sign people. We can just kind of let them develop in juniors and stuff like that. He wants 3 by 7. Still be an RFA. I will give you that. O'Donnell wants 2 by 1. 1 by 1. 2 by 1.3. I'm giving everybody what they want because it's pretty compliant. Don't have to worry about anything. All right. And yeah, we'll have to sign some more cap whales, but I'll fill out the roster and do preseason stuff or off-season workouts. I'll go ahead and get all that stuff. And I'll catch you guys next time.